Thank you. Okay. Worthless. Just trash. Oh, no, you're not. By the way, this is your last chance in game to discover the Zero generally, so take the opportunity while you can. The rock around the tunnel mouth is covered in inch-long scratches at odd angles. Light from the road doesn't seem to penetrate very far, but a faint, thin grumble from the darkness catches Johnny's attention. Enter the cave. Junpei pulls the bike into the cave entrance. The bike's headlight beams feebly into the darkness. After a short drive, it's too dark to continue safely. Continue on foot. Johnny slips out of the sidecar and continues on foot. Field recorder in hand, he walks delicately through the shadows. Junebug watches with amusement from the bike. Switch to night vision. The cave is about 70 feet in diameter at this point. The floor seems unusually warm, as though it's covered in a ragged yarn blanket. Looking up to the ceiling, he... I think once you get into one tunnel system from the main path, you can't get into a second one. I guess just to limit possibilities, right? Ooh, another thing off my list. Several hundred feet above the road, a hole torn in the cave wall is leaking sand and dirt. A few pieces of metal debris, painted a vivid red but covered in scratches, are piled on the road below. Hang on. Just checking. I still need... four more things that aren't on my list? Not counting the bureau. Thank you. Okay. So I'm done with the feather. Done with the sandwich. You're not gonna help me? No. I don't need you. Already did the bottle. Already did the TV. Don't know what the frick that is. You were useless. Yes, turn that many fricking degrees or whatever the heck that's supposed to mean. Ah! This was one of the things. Is it going to be a new act? Act 3, Scene 12. Random access self-storage. Good. This is going delightfully well. Mary Ann. As they walk up the stairs, one of the things I want to mention at this point is that a lot of people, I think, have played this game, but very few have showcased, like, as many nooks and crannies as they could. And that, obviously, that's what I'm hoping to do here. There's just so much. Oh, hi! Hello there, what's your name? Ezra, what are you doing? Just clearing my head. Turpentine is good for that. Clears the sinuses and the cobwebs. I don't think you should do that. I can only do watercolors at home. My apartment is carpeted and the landlord's paranoid it'll soak up the fumes. But these storage spaces are pretty cheap and the ventilation is good, so I can play with oil paints here. Cheaper than a studio. What are you painting? Sometimes landscapes, sometimes color fields. I just like to use the whole canvas. Keep your eyes moving. Feeling all right there? You look a little woozy. I give you a free drink when you play a show. Sure, Harry usually spots a band, a glass of something. I don't know if that's shift drink. Right? Ah, never mind. Oh, shift drink? I don't know what that means. Well, that's all. Hang on, Crystal. Okay, is this literally it? I'm gonna go the other way. It's fine, but I need to know. Okay, take me out of here, Crystal. Thank you. Whee! Ah, frick, the Bureau's still here? No, that's the last stop! Sorry, but it is. Jaws, take me anywhere? No. Batwings, take me anywhere? No. At least I'm getting the hang of this, since I have to find locations that no one's actually written down or described as to what the frick's going on. This looks familiar, but also... Oh, wait a minute. Now I have cactus, pipe, the dice. So now there was an extra thing inside a different tunnel system that led me to somewhere else, but I'm not finding anything. Where's all the crap? Let's go the other way. The campfire. Someone stopped here once and built a humble campsite. The fire's still going, hundreds of years later. Must have used a bit of that strange cave moss the locals say can burn indefinitely. Other evidence is scattered around the camp, spiral shape redrawn a few times on the walls in chalk. From memory? From a dream? A wooden pipe carved to look like a toad. A bag that may once have held dried fish, nuts, other food for a long journey. Whatever this traveler was looking for, whether they found it here or not, this was the end of their journey. Their bones are piled neatly by the fire, arranged later by some unknown passerby. The campfire burns on as the truck pulls away. Not on my frickin' list, so I'm honestly to the point where I think I'm finding things that even like the most dedicated players of this game have yet to stumble across. At least if they have, they haven't told anybody. Damn it, I'm in the campfire loop. Get out of the campfire loop! No wonder that guy died. Was it dice that took me out? Were they sending me somewhere else? Nope, it was the dice. Bag doesn't do anything. Shell doesn't do anything. Give me one sec, frog pipe. Just doing an extra, one more look around. I think I'm pretty confident that was good. I am gonna go this way. The Account Resolution Center is several hundred feet above the ground, precariously supported by a dozen metal pipes. The wires of a pulley system run down from a hole in the floor. A thin rope dangles next to them. Tug on the rope. Shannon tugs on the rope a few times. After a few still moments, the pulley wires grind into operation and a metal bucket slowly descends. While she watches the bucket approach, Shannon's mind wanders. She thinks about Weaver. She wonders if Weaver is down here somewhere on the Zero. What she might say about it. Probably something about its topology, its knotted surface. She remembers a puzzle Weaver enjoyed as a teenager, about bridges and islands. Move between the islands, crossing each bridge once, and only once. Weaver filled sketchbooks drawing these islands and bridges from memory, trying different routes. Eventually she moved on to other puzzles. Had she solved it? Given up? Maybe she'd just drawn those bridges and islands so many times that she no longer needed paper and pencil to work on it. The pulley stops abruptly as the bucket reaches shoulder height. Inside is a handwritten note. Incredibly indisposed. Please call again. I believe that was supposed to be consolidated power. Hang on, Scarecrow. I stopped the cactus last time, so... Not the lightning bolt. Not the sandwich. Been there, done that. Couldn't use that. About 3 more things that I don't know where they are that I would like to find. I mean, this path is like, at least if I go... This is counterclockwise, right? Yeah. Sorry it took me so long to figure that out. FBI Bureau. One more go. Me double checking. And at some point we're gonna hit like the cactus again or something, you know. Nope, never mind, it's the bat wings. I'm pretty confident that if it's anything, I have to go clockwise now. I'll go past the scarecrow, which I don't need anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna hit the... Maybe I hit the crystal both ways? No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Crystal's big and formidable. Okay, why am I seeing the same crap all over? I'm heading in the opposite direction. That's what I thought. No. 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 I tried you earlier too. No. No? Huh. I'll go to this place. Huh. I need to reach the... Oh! A boat! That's on my list! Why am I going so far? Two figures crouch over a pile of wood a few yards away from the creek, occasionally hammering or making adjustments. Junebug pulls the bike close to the creek. What looked from the road like a haphazard pile of wood is actually a worn boat. It's in poor repair. Perhaps it was abandoned and only recently salvaged. Shout a greeting. Johnny shouts a greeting. There's too much work to be done. Rotten planks need to be pulled and replaced. Nails need to be driven. Gaps caulked. Johnny switches on the field recorder. The recorder's red light flips on with a thrum. The take-up reel rolls forward silently for a moment before catching tape and beginning the recording. One of the figures stops working, sets down a caulk gun, and looks over at Johnny. The other finishes tearing at a bit of rotten wood stuck to the hull, then turns. After a minute or two, Johnny stops the recorder. File that one under water sounds. The Rust Archives are housed in a low wooden building with angular flourishes in glass. Shannon enters alone, walking up a shallow ramp and through glass doors. A young woman seated in a wheelchair staffs the front desk. She smiles politely. Two folders are stacked on the desk, an orange one labeled Wheat Tree, New Mexico City, VAM Station Wagon 1974, and a green one labeled Wheat Tree, Elizabethtown, Kinetic Sculpture 1968. Shannon picks up the file labeled Mexico City. The woman at the front desk gestures to an unlabeled door in the back of the room. Shannon enters, switches on a lamp at a desk inside the small room, and sits down with the orange folder. Inside the folder are 3 clear plastic bags containing muddy brown flakes of varying sizes and hues. Each sample is numbered with corresponding one-sheet documents interleaved. Examine the first sample. This sample was taken from the hood of the station wagon. The text speculates about a tree under which it was parked the decayed oak leaves found stuck in the windshield wipers, pools of dew that had accumulated in dents. The second sample. This sample was taken from the passenger side door. The text describes some variance in oxidation and age, evidence that the station wagon was involved in a minor accident and a part of the door repaired and painted over. Third sample. This sample is taken from the gas tank. Given the relatively small amount of rust accumulated here when compared to the rest of the car, the accompanying text concludes that the station wagon was returned to use after being abandoned for some time. Shannon returns the folder to the front desk. I'm going to pick up the green folder, labeled Elizabethtown. Inside the folder are 3 clear plastic bags containing muddy brown flakes of various sizes and hues. Each sample is numbered with corresponding one-sheet documents interleaved. The first sample was taken from the sculpture's base and is the smallest of the 3. The accompanying text explains that the base was made of a cheap stainless steel, It resisted decay, but not entirely. As to the second sample, the sample was made up of dozens of small flakes and was taken from a chain-link fence that surrounded the sculpture. The text speculates that the material making up the fence could not have been seriously intended to protect anyone or anything. It's too weak to be anything but decorative. For the third sample, the sample was taken from a garage can near the sculpture. The accompanying text describes this kind of metal garbage can, its common use in institutional settings, and its resilience against air conditioning, discarded carbonated drinks, and other institutional hazards. Well, that was all about Rust. Shannon leaves the Rust archives. I only have 2 places left. I hope I can find them easily.